Getting rain today. Good day. Having a good day. Getting a little bit of. I'm so tired I can lay down and just take a nap. But we got a lot of parts come in. Last week was hail. This past week has been hail. The week before that has been hail. But the hot weather is over. It's time for fall. Right now, I think she's 66 degrees and liquid sunny. Got that liquid sunshine going. And got top dogs come in for the Clairman. And there's some wear strips in there. And an axle. That thing takes a thumping, that Curious does. Probably don't quite weigh enough for our big logs. I run into that a lot in our mill. Our mill's a really good mill because we saw small logs too. But them big logs, it eats them up. That daggone, this mill, that big heavy wood, we're getting the big heavy stuff, it just kicks the pants off of it. And our inventory's going okay. We're probably ahead of schedule a touch, but we got some stuff coming up that's going to slow us down a bit. So we want to get prepared for it. I don't know how bad they're going to slow us down, but so we want to get a little bit ahead, and we got some. We lost a key guy in the mill, Zach. He's moved on to try other things, and we miss him bad. But we're doing our thing. It's kind of rough training new people in to do these jobs, but we're working at it. And but there's the top dog, the carriage, the axle. They new kid on debarker hit the kicker with the debarker head and ripped a tooth off of it. They went ahead and put a new head on. I said, heck, if I'd have been there, I'd just weld y'all a new tool holder on there. But I weren't there, so they changed the head out. And I turned a bunch of teeth. I need to work on that roll. That has got a tooth mark in logs. But I don't want to change the tooth. I might take an old tooth and put on there just so it ain't empty. I might do that. Just see. But they got it. Another thing, bearings. We've always had issue with bearings in these debarkers. Like all the multiple debarkers we got. No, we just got one debarker. But these bearings, and they tell you, oh, we just went to a Big Mama. They tell you they put ounces of grease, something in that a day, 2 days, the ounce of grease, something like that. What the hell's wrong with you people? Come on. An ounce or two. Come on, an ounce or two of grease a day. What's wrong with you people? Has anybody ever greased anything? Ounce or two of grease a day. Ounce or two of grease a day. Who the hell? So you're telling me, because what happens is they blow seals. What happens is they blow seals out, then they dry out, then they go out. So what I done is I went in here and fixed it like I've been fixing all the bearings and crappy applications that I've been working on since I've been doing this stuff. Which I'm just now getting in the mill stuff, so I'm just now learning all this stuff. But what I did is I went in there in the housing in between, so there's a taper bearing out here, a taper bearing in here, and right in the middle of them, there's still meat. There's Josh would call side meat. There's some side meat come in there, and took a drill bit and bored right through it. Bored right through it over there. And you could just dump grease into your heart's content, and instead of blowing a seal out, it just blow out that vent. And the grease seals off your contamination. You're never gonna get the contaminant in it because it don't suck in. It's an outie hole, not an innie. I mean, it's common freaking sense, dude. Do that. What the hell's wrong with you people? Building an ounce or two of what the? Of course, Big Mama talks to him, and they con her and stuff like that. And one guy gave her a sermon about a swimming pool. He said grease just needs a certain amount of grease because the bearings just need a certain amount of grease because you run through a swimming pool, and the swimming pool is only 6 inches deep. You run through 6 inches of water, you can run right through it, and your feet stay moist, and you run through the water. If your water's chest high, he said, it's a lot more resistance, and it gets hard on the bearing. And I was, dude, swimming pool got a hole in it. I mean, what's wrong with you people? Swimming pool's got a hole in it. All right, grease gonna run out. Put a bunch in it. Come on. That's what they do. And this happens in all different applications. All different applications. Everybody's seen them. Anybody seen the article on the on the knuckle boom article? This is the funniest one for me. All right, there's on knuckle boom, there's a swing house bearing, swing house motor, swings around circles. That's how knuckle boom does circles. It's got a swinging motor thing, Bob. A lot of these booms, to get away from an oil bath, a lot of them started doing a grease. I think it was Tiger Cat, maybe even. So anyways, they put an article in a daggone magazine. Don't over grease them, you blow the seals out. You know, quit using battery guns. I'm like, dude, you ever grease anything? Of course you use battery guns. What the hell's wrong with you? You know, don't use battery guns and grease it. Grease it so many pumps every so many. Don't over grease. You know, like, dude, put a vent on it. Quadco fixed that years ago. Put a vent on it. Come on. It ain't that complicated. Put a vent on it. It's reality. Oh, that cracks me up. So still to this day, there's still engineering equipment where you count strokes. But anyways, put a vent in it and pour the grease in it. You know. So they told us we was over greasing our bearings. That's what, you know. So I put a vent in it. He said, well, how much am I supposed to pump in there? I told Pooh, I said, you can pump 80 pumps in there. You can put 4 tubes in there if you want to a day. I don't care. So we've been running for 6 months now. This head ran 6 months, was still going fine. Everything was going fine, and all of a sudden, new kid bonked out. But the bearings are still great in it. So we're 6 months into it, rolling good. And then we got another one that I done it to, that we ran a month and a half, broke shaft, which I'm gonna get on that. It's got a broken shaft in it. Probably shaft too small, probably. Sounded to me like the breaking shaft too small. Another little piece of common sense that logger ingenuity. Shaft too small, shaft breaks. Get bigger shaft. Copy. Here's one rig I don't ever get on here. I don't play with it often. I used to a bunch. Is our milling machine. I got to what we got. It's got a step pin. I gotta make a step pin because a step key because this here is like whatever it is wide. Looks like a 3/4. Maybe 5/8, and the other one's got to be a 16th smaller. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna dial ourselves in and come in 16th, run across, come over here, dial ourselves in at 16th, run across, and we'll have us a step pin. And this vise has already been perpendicular on the table, so that's all set up in butte like. Thickness of the pin, always wing it. I don't do good milling machine type of stuff, etiquette here. Let me set you all up here. We'll wing it. See what I got. Let's say this baby is, yeah, I ain't going in thousands. I'm just going in about 3/8. I'm gonna come down. This here is a 3/16, so it's gonna be half of it. Come on, brother. Come on now. Want me to skim it right across the top of that vise. That's about a 1/2 inch pitch. You run 500 RPMs, a 1/2 inch pitch. On the low side. Oh yeah, we're skimming the vise. Alright, 16th of an inch is point. Oh, it's been forever. What's 16th of an inch? .0625. $6.25. 62.5. There's that. Hell no, I'm happy. Tried to sell it. One guy said he's interested in it. But I screwed around so long he finally had to go buy him a different air compressor because he got tired of waiting on me. I had it price cheap enough, it would have sold too. Make somebody a good air compressor. Is it a 30 horse Quincy screw compressor? Makes you ask like 2,000 something for it. I had to pull it out, put a big one in.
Oh, you're vegetating.
Yeah.
That's why you're talking like that.
That's why I'm talking like what?
You're like explaining things. Usually you're just like
Rude.
And you're like, whatever. No.
Yeah.
If I asked you something,
Yeah.
whatever.
Just a quick. Yeah.
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 There. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let me blow this
You
up.
are a messy
Messy boy, Stuart. You're a mess. No. Look what I can do.
All right. See if this fits.
Copy, copy, copy.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I gotta clean this mess up too before I call it a day.
What is all this stuff? What are these things?
All right, there it is, step pen. Homemade, Tatey-made step pen, Mom. Tatey-made. You've heard of Rubbermaid? This is Tatey-made. About to lose some fingertips here. There she, double dog B. Daughter. Yeah, fixing that new shaft. Them guys in there having a heck of a time every day. I try to get this fixed up ahead of time.
What is this?
Okay. That is the Top Dog.
Looks expensive.
It is expensive. It looks expensive because looks is not deceiving in that situation, Mommy. And you know what you do when you're putting stuff together, Mommy?
Top dog.
I told you it's Top Dog. You know what they say, Mommy? It takes one to know one. Bam! That makes me a top dog, Mommy. Put some anti-seeds on this baby.
Good. I like that color.
What?
Your paint.
The Clearman paint?
No, it looks like you're painting.
I'm not painting this. It's anti-seize.
Oh.
Anti-seize medication. Like,
I knew that.
you always need
I
an
just
anti-seize.
knew
Everything you do needs anti-seize. You know why? Because when you go to do it again, it's red eye. And the crybabies, oh, they cry about it when they get the gray on them. I love it. I like to put a little bit of this on my toast in the mornings, Mommy. I'll bring some home for
Keep
toast.
them sticking to your thighs.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Yeah. Keeps that toast from sticking to my thighs. There's that sick thing. Okay, okay. Didn't work there. That lock washer stuck to the anti-seize. Can't get it out. Mitchell?
Whew. I got dirty today. What's my favorite pair of jeans?
That is not my favorite pair of jeans.
Reminds me of the 80s.
I know, it reminds you of the 80s. Burn them.
That's where I come from.
Take them off. Throw them in the damn trash and burn them. I hate them pants.
You don't have to wear them.
Here I am trying to use you for eye candy from a longer way, baby. You wear them stupid gray pants.
Nothing wrong with these pants.
Look,
What?
I hate these
What?
pants. The black dork pants.
I'm a dork, so they're fitting.
Every time she wears them, I say, hey, won't you do me a favor and burn them bastards?
Oh, you need to fix that.
Oh, Mommy, I hear that all day long. Hey, wait, you need to fix that. Hey, wait, you need to fix that. Hey, wait. Hey, if you notice it, fix it. Mine's all I'm saying. Know what I'm saying? Say it. Know what I'm saying? J-Rock, we roll like a rock pile, Mommy. We roll like a rock pile. 4 7/8 is what we'll go, and then we'll cinch her down. Yeah, 4 7/8 and cincher down. Probably more like 4 13/16, I'd say, and cincher down. Seen a punch anywhere? Had a blue punch out.
Over here.
Oh, told you. Told you. Oh.
You said it was blue. I didn't know what it was.
Now, I don't think this being what I said it's gonna be. It's flat, not to be snuggy as a buggy and a ruggy. 4. You son of a biscuit. Oh, it's gonna come in and pull out. Yep, no, I gotta go in farther. So if I needed to finish at 4 5/8, then you bring it into 4 3/8, pull it out. Or 4 5/6 or 7/16. Any words? Four 9/16. I'll go in there. 16th and see what it gives me.
Are these all the parts you use?
Yeah, I told Calvin to take the parts cards in there. I think he did for me.
Who?
Talking about good goodies.
You go in the thing in here. Is that right, Ken?
I think so. Because he's a good baby. You know what? You know what, Mommy? Todd Malvy's a good boy. He's a good boy. As far as good babies go, I think I'll keep old Talby Malvy's around. I think I'll keep old Budgie around. Getting right there. Bent my damn little these cheap damn tools that I've been getting.
You're getting cheap tools now?
Yeah, I told Mama I only need the best. Only the best for me. And she gives me cheap tools.
Now they're blue. Used to be green. Confusing. Used to paint
And they
all
say
your
stuff
tools.
like discount pro arm or something like that. I don't need them.
There's
Well, I don't know
sizing.
who. Yeah, I don't know who the pro is that's using them things, but that son of a buck. I need to get to where I can tighten it good. What the hell? Wrong shaft size. Says 2.5. This must be 2 7/16. Son of a biscuit. The drive shaft in the back must be 2.5. Son of a biscuit. Come on. Come on, Fair. Son of a biscuit. We got her tied on there though. Daggone. Got the spazzing around, got the wrong shaft size. I bet the drive shaft in the back's 2.5. I don't know what that's about. Oh, it even come with a step pin. What the hey? Are you kidding me? Don't even need a step pin for it. Oh, come on. What the hey? So I done all that for no reason. Son of a biscuit. Typical Tater. Typical dadgum Tater. Now what's up with this? This ain't got a... What is going on here? What is going on? There's some funkiness going on here. Ain't the right parts in. What the heck? Typical Tater. All that was for nothing. That's an 1 7/16 shaft. I just put stuff together for 2 7/16 shaft. Just put stuff together for 2.5 inch shaft. I'll tell you about what they got going on here. I bet we moved a 2.5 inch shaft. Wait a minute. No, because there's 2 7/16 right there for the new shaft. Which I'm gonna get the bottom of that and figure out what we're doing. If we're breaking shafts on a daggone thing, then why are they 2 7/16? Why aren't they like 2 5/8? Go see it break one every once in a while. This debarker lives a rough life now. It gets some rough operators on it, which in a sawmill application, sawmill situation, that's what happens. You get a good one every once in a while, but a lot of them's gonna be rough. All right, so does this nothing.